What's up everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. We have now made it into the Republic of Ireland and we're currently just south of Dublin. We're in this place called the Wicklow Mountains. We decided to skip the capital city completely and come into a bit of nature, and we are definitely not disappointed. The drive into this area was absolutely stunning, an autumn paradise. Everything is orange, red, green, like the autumn colours have really come out. When we arrived here, everything was just white. We could hardly see with the fog. Yeah, we're basically at the top of this mountain at the moment, all alone in the middle of nowhere. Mountains here are just insane. I didn't think there was going to be so many people out today, right? Where did they come from? Because when you're parked up there all alone, you feel like you're on planet Mars or something, just on your own. And then today it's just got really busy. Even loads of taxis as well, dropping people off at the mountain. Sometimes places just change right away in the weekend. We totally forgot about it. All the parking lots are just full up.
So Chris and Holly stayed in the van, going for a walk in the forest, and there is a particular spot which is pretty amazing to see, so I wish to go and see it today. The air here feels so cool and crispy. There's a stillness here, it's like the forest is breathing with you, and there are a few people here. It's very famous, I guess, in Ireland. But at the same time, when there's no one around, it's just you and the forest. Wow, look at this part here. So beautiful. The trees are so tall, and when you look up, all you see are the branches, and it's really dark in here as well. Mushrooms are everywhere though. This forest is between 600 and 900 years old. As soon as you enter, it's like the world stops. I don't know how to describe it to you, but that's how I'm feeling right now. This place feels like it truly belongs to the fairies. This forest is filled with moss. Everywhere you look, there's moss. The trees at this part here are curved, and that's what makes it really unique. Now I feel so connected, refreshed as well. I'm so happy that I made it to this place.
So it's a really beautiful mountain pass here which takes you through the forest, and there's a nice lake down there we just stopped off as well. But as you can see, like, there's a lot of people everywhere, coaches with tourists on, and I guess because we're so close to Dublin, we've got a lot of locals coming up here as well. This here is called the Old Military Road, all along here to this place called Sally Gap. So finally we found a place to stop just on the side of the road. As you can see, there's quite a lot of people here. Everyone just to see this waterfall here. Can you see it? Absolutely stunning. This whole area is just so beautiful here in the Wicklow Mountains. Even Holly's come out for a little look.
She's so cozy.
This is the situation here. You just have to park up where you can like this on the side of the road, like everyone else is doing. This is a summer's day for Ireland. Look at this. No rain, no wind. And that's the waterfall there in full force.
Wow.
Glen McMore?
Glen Macness, I think Macness.
I'm not sure.
And
We'll put it up on the screen though.
when we were up there, it was pretty amazing. You could totally feel the calmness of this beauty here.
Yeah, the river is just flowing all along there, and then obviously here it comes down. We're going to continue down the valley. Yeah, as we mentioned, this is pretty much as good as the weather gets here in autumn. No wind, no rain. Good enough for me. So we've just tried to drive into Glendalough, but there's nowhere to park. There's so many people, really busy. We crossed over this little bridge and there's like a few parking spaces along the road, but there's not even enough room for a car, let alone for us. I never thought it would be so busy here in October. So I've managed to get out there, and there's a few like large private parking, and they all cost 15 or 20 euros for a camper just to park for a couple of hours. That's insane. There is a nice river and a lake and some nice paths. We're going to go on a hike, but I don't think it's worth it, to be honest, just to park for 4 hours. It's a bit expensive. Yeah, it's got a height barrier. Yeah, it's got a height barrier. Let's keep on going. Yeah, we can't find anywhere to go here. I think we're just going to head up to the mountains again where we were.
Yeah.
Just call it a day.
And cook something warm.
It's a nice drive around, but everything else has been a disaster. So we're just having something to eat now. Got this lovely wrap full of meat and cheese, my favourite. We made it back to the mountains, just in this park up, not too far from where we slept last night. I don't know if it's another mistake really. Today has just been one of the worst days we've had in a long time. These cars have pulled up behind us. No, not behind us, beside us. And they've been playing music. I think they've turned it off now. But they're just kind of standing outside talking. So when you're in the mountains, normally you don't expect this. Like if you're in a little town or outside a city, we got used to like boy racers coming and stuff like that, making noise. But here in the mountains, it's just really, really weird.
And it's cold as well.
Yeah, it's cold outside. What are they doing? I don't know if you can hear them maybe. I don't know. It's Saturday night as well today, so. We've just been online and we're looking about where we're going to go tomorrow. And I've just realised there's just so many negative comments on the Park for Night app. Now normally we're quite organised and we kind of try and check where we're going to sleep and have a look, see what there is. But this one we kind of found it randomly, and we've just been looking at the park ups in the areas, and it looks like a lot of them there's been like break-ins and stuff like that. Really, really not good at all. Everyone's gone now and it's pretty quiet, but it's 1 o'clock now and we're getting a bit worried that, I don't know, normally when you're in the mountains you don't need to worry about anything, but after seeing these we're just thinking whether we should stay here. Like, the main problem is that the front of the van is just all covered in like you can't see anything outside because it's foggy and there's a lot of condensation. So if we were to try and leave from here, it's going to be a big headache. We really don't know what we're going to do. I think we're just thinking about leaving. It's 1 o'clock already. Yeah, and the problem is that we've seen negative comments on a few different park ups all in the area. And now thinking about it as well, earlier on today, when we were in the first place where there were a lot of cars in the forest, there were these signs as well saying there's a lot of theft in the area, don't leave anything in your car. But there's one specific comment that we just saw now where they said that someone tried to open their door at 4 in the morning, and that's really, really scary. As I said, normally we're quite good with this and we do kind of research the area, but because we're in the mountains here, we just thought there's nothing to worry about. And I think because we're so close to Dublin, the capital city, maybe that's why. So for now, yeah, Charlene's half asleep. I can't get to sleep at all, and I'm worried that if we stay here I'll just be up all night. So maybe we might just leave and try and find a better spot. Like the closest one that I've found kind of away from this area is about 35 minutes, so it's quite a bit away. But yeah, I think it's better safe than sorry.
Yeah, I think we should leave because I can't sleep as well.
These comments have just spooked us out completely.
So I think we should leave.
Yeah.
It's going to be scary though, driving at night.
Yeah, but I think it's better we do that.
Very foggy. So it's currently 1:30 in the morning. We've decided to leave from that spot. It was very foggy up there, but then we came out from the clouds kind of, and now we can truly see what we're looking at. However, we are passing through the tiny narrow roads. This is too narrow.
So lucky there was the opening where we could reverse.
I just hope that we don't get stuck in here, in these tiny narrow roads. This is the kind of situation that we've put ourselves into. However, I think we made a good choice still.
Right guys, so this morning we have woken up in this place called Blessington. We're right beside this massive lake over here, and although it was very scary driving through the mountainous narrow roads at night, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 when we got here, but I think we made the right decision. The main problem was that as soon as we started seeing all these different messages of kind of these things happening, people breaking into vans, opening the door at night. Someone else wrote that a car came beside them like at 4 in the morning and just put the alarm on for about 45 minutes, and I think they were trying to get him to get out the van, and we really didn't do our research properly this time. And the night before, to be honest, it was really quiet and we didn't have any issues at all, but then last night there were a few cars coming and going, and when we saw those messages it just kind of spooked us out. That's the word, I think. And yeah, I'm glad though that we managed to make it here one piece, because it was very dangerous driving in the fog, and then the fog cleared and then it took us down these narrow roads we could hardly pass. And luckily there was somewhere we could turn around and head back to the main road. When I say main road, it's still a narrow road, but just not as narrow as that. And then at one point we got to this bridge and there was this car just parked kind of in the middle of the road. The engine was running, but I think they had the lights off. That was really weird, but we just passed by and just kept on going. They were looking at us, but I don't know, maybe we spooked them out. So we found this place and it looks like there's a few houses here and everything, and although it's pretty remote, we felt much more safer here. There was another van actually next to us parked up here, and yeah, we parked up here and got a good night's sleep. So normally we're on top of these things, and we've been in the van for 4.5 years now, living in the van, and we haven't really had any major issues. Only one really, where some kids were banging on the van, which was scary at the time, but then in the grand scheme of things we just got out of there and it wasn't really an issue as such for us, because we just left and went somewhere else. And yeah, but we've never had like any issues of anyone trying to break in and stuff like that. Normally when you're in the mountains you don't have this issue, but I think it might be a bit common here because we're so close to the capital city, Dublin. I think it's less than an hour away from the city centre. That's why it might be prone to these kind of things. Again, I'm not saying that it would have happened to us, but there was a small chance that it could have, and we didn't want to risk it. It's 10 o'clock now, so we had a late morning, but about 7 a.m. we heard some commotion outside, and I think it was this van leaving and a big machine kind of putting all this down as well. But we can't complain. The main reason we came here was for safety, and yeah, that's what we got. A bit of a late breakfast today, but nonetheless looks amazing. We've got sausages, we've got eggs, a couple of tomatoes, hopefully not on the floor. This week we also bought this. It's Irish cheddar with a little bit of black pepper in. Really tasty. It's got, I don't know, like this, very creamy as well. Is it creamy? Is that the word?
Creamy.
Not creamy, no.
Creamy.
It says, no, it's not very spicy. It's just got a little bit of black pepper,
spice.
Mellow and pepper flavour, it says. Irish cheddar. We're having it with some sausages and it's going down a treat. It's got quite chilly out today, so we've just been playing with Holly. I've come back inside, so I'm in my t-shirt. Plan for the next week is from here to head south. We're going to go and visit this absolutely beautiful castle this week and head in the direction of Cork. So absolutely looking forward to that. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button, drop a comment down below, let us know, did you think we did the right thing in leaving last night, or should we have just ignored it and stayed there? I don't know. Sometimes I wish we stayed up there, sometimes can't help but wonder whether we did the right thing. So stay safe, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week for another one. Bye.